guys, welcome to my bathroom. I'm gonna walk you guys through my best wash and go routine. It took me some time to perfect this technique, and I think it's a good technique, and I think I'm gonna keep doing this moving forward. I tried this technique twice now. Well, the first time I tried it, I was like, okay, I think this is gonna work, and I think I'm gonna stick with this technique moving forward. Quick rundown. I usually do my wash and go using the Shingling Method. Ever since I went completely natural, I've tried a couple different ways to do my wash and go just by brushing it, run my hands through, but that doesn't usually work for me. So ever since then, I started, whenever I want good results, I have to make sure that I shingle. But shingling takes forever, and the more hair you got, the longer it's gonna take. So with my hair getting longer and everything, I wanted to try something different. And one day I was just sitting there and I'm like, okay, I wonder if I can rake the product through and still get a decent amount of definition. I wasn't really aiming for perfection. Maybe at least it would look a little bit decent without me having to shingle. I didn't have as much time. I just wanted to hurry up and get going. So yeah, I tried the raking method, and I don't know if it's the gel I used or if it's the technique, but it actually worked, and I decided I wanted to share it with you guys. So I know summer is almost over, and I did not really get to do a wash and go series, and partly because I feel like I didn't master the technique. But yeah, I'm gonna share this one with you guys before, you know, it's not hot anymore. So today I'm gonna be using this combination. I'm using the Ajua Beauty leave-in conditioner and the ECOSLAY Jello shot. So I've had this gel since Black Friday of last year. I got it in that, you know, sale. I've used a pretty decent amount. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a really thick gel, but it is super moisturizing. So I've been using it, but I felt like I tried it a couple different ways. I wanted to see how it worked with different products and just how we do before I come on here and give you guys my thoughts. So I'm gonna walk you guys through a little bit of what I'm doing without making this video too long. I just washed my hair using, I'm using all type of products today. I just washed my hair using the Main Choice Heavenly Halo shampoo. Super moisturizing. So this is my hair in its natural state. There's no product in my hair right now, so I'm gonna apply some of this leave-in conditioner. I really like this leave-in conditioner a lot. So it is the Moment Leave-In Conditioning Styler. I did a full review on this line, so if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. Whenever I do a wash and go, even though I want to use enough leave-in conditioner, I don't want to overdo it, because if you use too much product, then when you go to apply the gel, it's just gonna be a mess. So I just wanna use enough to moisturize my hair, but not overdo it so it will, you know, interfere with the gel. So I know my hair is supposed to be soaking wet for the wash and go. I'm gonna run a light stream from the sink and do it that way. And I find that that works better than me using the spray bottle. I know most naturals say have a spray bottle, just use a spray bottle, but I noticed that the spray bottle was not staying warm. So because of that, when I spritzed my hair, it wasn't really saturating. It was just like sitting on top. When I do my wash and goes, I need to make sure I use hot water, warm enough. So yeah, I'm gonna cut back on using the spray bottle, which I already did, but just letting you guys know that is part of the reason why I'm doing it in the bathroom. So that's it for the leave-in. Hair feels really, really soft. My hair is already detangled because I did it before I rinsed out the deep conditioner. So I just wanted to show you guys like what my hair looks like in its natural state. So that's it. So a little bit about this gel. So for my wash and goes for a couple years now, I've only been using the ECOSLAY. I'm trying not to mess up these names because this is called the ECOSLAY. But I was using the ECOSLAY gel, the olive oil or the argan oil, but I really love the olive oil one. So that's the only gel I really use when I want that super defined wash and go. If you guys been following the natural hair community for a while now, you guys know a lot of people gave up using the ECOSLAY because it does have some type of ingredient, which I can't even quote right now, but it has one of those bad ingredients that they put in that is linked allegedly to cancer. But the thing about it is that same ingredient is in a lot of deodorants, lotions, all types of body products. So it's not really something new, and it wasn't just unique to the ECOSLAY gel. So anyway, a lot of people went on the defense and decided to cancel the ECOSLAY. Well, for me, with type 4 hair, that was just not gonna happen. So I kept using it because it's the only thing that works. But I was always like, if I can find a gel that does what the ECOSLAY gel does, but without all the bad stuff, then 150%, I will give up the ECOSLAY. So finally, Kimberly Sherrill, and I'll link her name on the screen. If you have type 4 hair, or if you have natural hair and don't follow her, you need to. I love her videos. I feel like even though we don't have the exact hair type, most of what she says, I can learn from, and I've adopted a lot of her techniques. And she loves gels that have a strong hold, which a lot of people don't like the crunch because, you know, makes your hair stiff and whatever. A lot of people don't like that. But if you want your style to last you a good week, then the crunch is what really help it last all week. So anyway, she did a review on this line, and she said that it was such a strong hold, and I forgot what else she said because it's been a while, but she talked about it, and I definitely went ahead and followed the brand on Instagram so that I could keep an eye out for, you know, a sale or something, whatever. Eventually I'll buy it. So Black Friday came, and I decided to go ahead and get a couple products from them. They had like a bundle, so the gel, the conditioner, I think it was a shampoo. They had a nice little bundle, so I bought the bundle. And yeah, this gel did not disappoint. I'm gonna give you a brief description of so I'm gonna just give you a brief rundown of what they describe the gel as. So it's called the ECOSLAY, which is so funny, so close to the ECOSLAY, but ECOSLAY Jello Shot. It just says that it has okra extract, aloe vera juice, and chamomile. Super thick, which it is, super thick. Strawberry scented gel, which I never really paid attention to, but it's supposed to hold even the kinkiest curls in place. So really good ingredients. First ingredient is water. You already know, water based, moisturizing. Also has some other leaves, nettle, melissa leaf, peppermint leaf, or still leaf. Don't ask me what any of those stuff mean, but it looks better than what the because it has an alcohol in it, but it's a non-drying alcohol using preservation system. So I don't know if it's 100% clean, but it has better ingredients. And yeah, I've been using it, but it is such a thick texture that you have to be careful with how you use it. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you through how I've been doing my wash and go. Enough rambling. So I'm taking a pretty small section. It's not as big, and again, I'm gonna be using the raking method because I don't want to sit here and shingle. So you're gonna hear the water for just a few minutes. Well, not minutes, but I'm trying to run the water so I can get to the warm. So I'm just gonna start by wetting my hands and getting this section wet again. So it doesn't have to be like wet dripping, but it needs to be wet enough to where the gel can spread and coat the strands. So I'm just using my fingers again. So I'm basically doing the same raking method and just getting my hair wet. You see my curls starting to bounce. Add some more if you need to. And I think that is pretty moist, because I can wet it again once I do the gel and I feel like it needs a little bit more water, then I'll go ahead and do that. So let me show you guys the texture of this gel. And you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. So This is what the gel looks like. I don't know if you guys can see, but that is the gel. So super thick, not too tacky. I think once you start to apply it, that's when it really gets tacky. But technique number one is making sure your section is wet, of course. Soaking wet, saturated, you know the deal. But what I've been doing with this gel is warming it up in my fingers. So I put a little bit on just on the bed of my fingers here. Rub it out really, really, almost like invisible. Can't see it. Grab the section and start raking through. Once you rake through, you start seeing your definition. So now I can wet my fingers again, just a little wet, and do the same thing again. Do you see that? And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add just a little bit more, because again, you want to make sure the gel gets on everything, every strand. But that is the technique I've been doing, is warming up the gel. Before, when I was using the ECOSLAY gel, I used to just dip and just apply it to my hair. But I think this allows it to really just coat better. And you want to make sure you work in small enough sections to where the gel can really get everything. You don't want to pick a super big section and then you're struggling to really spread the gel, or the gel doesn't get on everything. So then when your hair is dry, then you see a lot of frizz. So this is the new method, raking it through with my fingers. Now my hair in the back is a lot softer. I think I have maybe 4B back here. So because of that, of course it curls a little bit easier, but that is what I have. So easy peasy. So I'm not gonna keep you guys keep talking too much. I'm gonna go ahead and just let the camera roll. Keep doing this, let you guys watch, and I'll come back when I'm all done.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day, and when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turn to morning dew, then you feel it rushing and lose control. You don't wanna go slow, for sure. Let's face it, baby, you know all the places. My place is your place. My place, just face it. No one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do.
So this is what I have right now. This is about 90% dry, maybe. I'm gonna say 90% dry. So I'm just gonna let it be, let it air dry. Have a few hours before I even go to bed. So it has like a good 3-4 hours to just dry. As you can see, it's not like dead. The shrinkage is real, but it's not like flat down stuck to my head like what I get when I sit under the actual dryer. So let this dry, sleep overnight. I'll wake up and fluff a little bit. I don't fluff a lot. I just do enough to kind of bring it back to life. So That's what I'm gonna do. So I'll come back in the morning, maybe show you guys a little piece of the fluffing process. Yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit of how the basic fluffing that I do. And yeah, so stay tuned. Okay, so it is the next morning, so I'm just taking off my bonnet. As you can see, my hair is like stuck together all flat. That's okay, that's usually what happens. Plus I sleep bad, but you know, it's gonna be like this. So I'm just gonna attach my more concentrated attachment to the air dryer and use that to stretch my hair a little bit. I get really nervous when I have to stretch my hair because I don't want to lose my definition. You guys know that. But you just lightly take a small section, pull on the hair a little bit, not too much, but secure the ends and just focus that concentration on your root area of your hair, and that will give it a little elongation. So I'm just going to go through and do that. And yeah, that is how I stretch it. Small section, don't overdo it, focus on your roots and protect your ends. That is it, y'all, for my updated wash and go routine. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys learned some new tips that you can try. So that will be all for this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.